personally, I work with the cycles of the moon, right? New moon, full moon, solar, the equinox, the solstice. So there's all these opportunities to begin fresh with new intentions and new dreams and new hopes and new desires. And we probably all have a lot of common desires, and especially this year, health and to see one another again, and to have peace and connection and love. So with that, I'm going to disappear for a second. Here I am. We'll read a quote. Why don't we sit back in our chairs or wherever you are, sit back. We want to sit back. We want to begin to connect with ourselves.
What did you?
Oh, I see someone's got, I want to remind you, I didn't get it out. Before we begin, if everybody has, or some of us have blocks, you can grab the blocks. I'm going to grab mine in a moment. Oh, great. Some of us got Christmas gifts. Okay.
What I do?
All right. So someone is unmuted.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Anna May. Anna May is, I think, unmuted. All right. All right. We sit back. We have our feet on the earth, and it's interesting how one breath can bring us into center. So let's do that before I read, and then we'll connect again. Sit back on the chair. We'll take one hand to our heart. We'll begin to connect with our breathing. So we try this gently. You can keep your mouth slightly open. We're going to breathe in and breathe out. Breathing in and breathing out. And as we step into this new year, focus more on your desire than your doubt, and the dream will take care of itself. Very powerful words. Focus more on your desire than your doubt, and the dream will take care of itself. So as we practice this morning, we notice those thoughts that arise. Those thoughts that are little, they're the little pinches we give ourselves. We're going to try to move through those little doubts and continue with our focus on our breathing, okay? You're gonna have to catch yourself, okay? Some of us, we develop these habits over time and we can change them. So let's bring ourselves back into this place where we are connecting. If you'd like, you can stay with the hand on the heart, feet on the earth. And let's begin to connect once more with our breath. That breathing in and breathing out, that is our present moment. That is our gift. To dream in what we would like. There we go. As we're connecting with our breathing, I'm going to invite you to open that doorway to your heart. You can see that heart and imagine a bright sun coming through. Okay? We've seen the beautiful rays of the sun, and now we're going to shine those rays of our sun on everyone here in our circle of squares. And I believe we have about 30 people here. So that's a lot of sunlight. And we want to shine that light brightly because some of us may need a little bit more light today. We need to diffuse the heavier energy with that bright light. So if you can imagine it coming from your heart and sending it across our yoga community. Send it out. Be generous. It's a beautiful gift. And from this place, if you'd like to set an intention for the day, for the week, bring yourself back to that beautiful sunlit heart and set an intention. Maybe a dream. And let that dream diffuse any doubts. We can dream, and we can dream big. There we go. Another deep breath in, and I'm going to ask you to take a lot of deep breaths in right now. Sip, sip, sips of air. And anything that feels heavy or congested within you, give it to the earth. She's a big planet. She can handle our out breath. Try that again. Breathe in all those fresh oxygen. And as you breathe out anything that feels heavier, give it away. Give it to the earth. Give it to a tree. Give it to the waters. There we go. And now let's begin our class. If you'd like, you can grab your blocks. You can always have a block right here. I'm backing up. You'll see me back up so I can. You'll have the awareness of how the body will be moving today when you see the full setup here, okay? I don't have the block just yet. We're gonna begin first with a little bit of rolling of the shoulders. And some of us may not have practiced. So I'm gonna invite you to be gentle with yourself today. A little bit of rolling of the shoulders, but connect with your breath. With each out breath, you could give a little sigh. We've got a bright, sunny day. Bring the shoulders up towards the ears, relax them gently like waves. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. One more. There we go. We'll bring our hands to our heart. We'll do a little bit of neck movement, but we're going to do it a little differently today. So remember Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer? We're going to imagine that we have a light at the end of our nose, or that is our beacon, let's just say that. So that when we move our head, we're not straining the neck. We're using the nose as the guide. So we're going to lift that nose up, and we're going to circle to one side, almost like an arc. Nice and gently, up, around, and over. I'm going to look to see what you guys are doing. Breathing in, looking up, around, and over.
I love you, but I'm doing yoga.
And then we'll bring that head back up. You can open the mouth and stick out the tongue. I'm going to grab a block. So you are unhinging that jaw. The jaw area can carry a lot of tension.
I love you, yes. Could you get down now?
And then bring yourself to center. We're going to now move that arc in the lower direction. So remember, the nose is the beacon here, okay? We'll look down, and then we arc up to one side, and we go to the other side. Take your time. And we'll bring ourselves to center back up. Okay, so we're going to do a full circle. Okay, looks like this. Breathing in, breathing out. I am isolating the head. And I am using the nose as the guide. One more circle. Center and down. Anybody getting dizzy? I'm getting a little dizzy. I'm a dizzy Broadman. Maybe that's why. All right, so we're going to go the other way. Here we go. Breathing in. Breathing out. One circle and center. Beautiful. We did it. We're going to reach those arms up. Now, take your navel in towards the spine. So you're really lengthening here. I've moved myself away from the back of the chair. You can see I have a block here between the thighs. Some of us may even have the block here between the shins. There we go. We're going to reach, we're going to look up. We're going to open the hands up so they'll be like this. And now we're going to open those arms up wide. We'll bring them to the chair, the seat of the chair. Hold on to the chair, lift the heart, push the tailbone out a little bit. So we create an arc with the back. Take a breath in here, breathing into the heart, breathing out, bring navel towards the spine, tipped forward. So we're going to do our rocking of our spinal column. So we push the tailbone out, we lift our head and our heart, breathing in. Breathing out, navel to spine. Take it slow. We may not have moved like this in a little while. The movement is very shallow. It's not a big movement here. And now we'll come back to center. Roll up the spine. We reach our left arm up. We drop over. Take a breath here. Again, ribs are a little tight in the morning. Breathing in, breathing out, both arms out. I'm going nice and slow, yes. I'm gonna hold on to the leg of the chair. I'm gonna drop over. I notice one side's a little tighter. It's all good. And I open and I'm gonna go to the other side. Oh, everyone's in synchronicity. I love it. I have you on gallery view, so I can see almost everybody, except page 2. All right, here we go. We'll go again. Beautiful, everyone. It's amazing how we're moving in synchronicity. There we go. Oh, that feels good. And now we'll come back. We're going to open the arms up. Open the hands. You can feel how the hands start to close in a little bit. So we're going to open up those hands. We're going to give ourselves a big clap. Breathing in here. And that clap, let it be that you are breaking up heavier energy. Breathing in. Breathing in. There we go. Breathing in. There we go. And now we'll bring our hands back together. Take a moment. Breath in. Ah, breath out. Whose hands are a little tingly from that? That felt good. I like that. All right, so I'm going to move the block away. I'm going to open up the knees a little. I want to get a few trunk rolls in because, again, these movements for the joints are really helpful for us, especially if we've been sitting for a little bit. We're going to go to one side, breathing in, breathing out, and you might feel it right away. Which parts of the body? I'm feeling it in the upper pelvis, in the back. We'll do it again. Breathing in, breathing out. We come back to center. Beautiful, everyone. We're going to the other side now a few times. Breathing in, breathing out, staying connected with our breath. One more. And now we come back to center. Beautiful. All right. So from here, I want to get us moving a little bit more. We're gonna get those arms out. We're gonna turn the palms up. Bring your arms a little forward of your shoulders. Feel the lengthening of the arms, but I want you to feel it in the tricep muscle, that rotation of the shoulders when we turn our palms up. You might feel the lengthening all the way up through the biceps, through that entire arm. Open up the hands. That's it. Staying connected with our breathing. We're going to do some movement with this, okay? So it's going to look like this. Palms are up. I'm going to breathe in and then breathe out, palms out. I'm pressing into the heels of the hands. Turn palms up, breathing in. We're going to use the breath. Breathing in. Anything that doesn't serve us, we're pushing away. Breathing in. Now we're going to bring it forward. Breathing in. Whatever doesn't serve us, we're pushing it away. Breathing in. Big full arm circles. There we go. We're going to go a little bit more. Breathing in. What doesn't serve us stays away. Breathing in. That's it. Arms are getting tired. We're starting to sweat a little bit. I am. I feel the heat in the body. Now we'll go sideways again. Now we're going to imagine we're working with the hands behind us too. We don't want anything that doesn't serve us behind us. So since we can't turn our arms that way, we'll imagine it, okay? There we go. You can go a little faster. In the front and the side. Again. Front, side. Let's take our hands on our lap. Take a moment of rest. Notice how those arms are working. Yes, that feels good. All right, hands back at the heart. We'll do a little twisting. So we're going to use the arms as well. So it'll look like this. Breathing in here, breathing out a little twist. Okay? Then I'm going to reach my arms up, come back to center. Now I'm going to breathe in here, breathe out and twist. Breathing in, coming back to center. Again, you can keep the block. So breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, we are in center. Lovely, everybody. I'm going to now work with the legs a little. So I'm going to ask that we come to the toes of our feet and lift the heels. Now my spine is nice and long. Now when I say long, I want you to check in to see that you're not arching your back, that you're keeping your spine nice and centered. And we're pressing our toes onto the earth. Our heels are lifted, and I'm trying to keep my ankles centered. Okay, that's it. And then we'll bring the feet back down to the earth. We're going to hold onto the chair, straighten both legs, and point the toes towards us and point them away. Point the toes towards us and point them away. Little circle. Oh, wow, the circles feel good. And then circle the other way. There we go. And now we'll bring those feet back to the earth. We ready? I'm going to show you in this direction. For those who like to use the block, you can keep it here. So I'm showing you this way so you know what we're going to do. And then I'll move back to center. So I'm going to breathe in. I'm going to reach my arms up. I'm going to breathe out. I'm going to come forward. I'm going to press my feet onto the earth. This is awkward chair. Okay? Now watch what I'm going to do here. I'm going to come forward, bring the hands down, and roll forward. Now I'm going to bring my belly button towards my spine, roll back up. Okay. Everybody come back up. There we are. All right, we ready? We're going to try this a few times. Breathing in, breathing out, awkward chair. See that long spine. Press feet onto the earth, see how this feels. And then you can let the hands come down, let the back round, and navel towards the spine will come back up. Beautiful. One more time, okay? Breathing in, we reach. Breathing out, we come forward. Press feet onto the earth, open the hands up. Take a breath here. Then breathing out, you can come down, rounding the back, letting the head drop. And then belly button to spine. We're gonna rise up. That's it. Okay. So I think I want to get a little bit of legs and then I want us standing. So I'm going to turn to center here. I'm going to bring myself a little bit forward and I'm going to lift up my right knee and bring it to the earth. I'm going to go a little bit more quickly. I'm lifting, pointing the toes on the left, bring it to the earth. So a few times, keep your back nice and long. See if you can stay connected with the breathing. And some of us may even want to step the legs away and then step them forward. You get a little bit more out of this. And then one more. And then we're going to take a moment. We're going to rise up. I want to get us standing. Be aware of your block, okay? We want to make sure our block is out of the way. I'm going to stand. I'm going to adjust the computer and check on timing. Excellent. All right, so a little adjust to the computer again. How are we doing, everyone? We're good? Okay. So I'm going to bring myself right here beside the chair. And I'm going to hold on. My left hand is on the chair. I'm going to back up a little bit so you can see me. Hopefully you can hear me. Okay. So with my hand on the chair, I'm going to reach up my right knee. Find what works for you. Some of us can go a little bit higher. You can keep the leg right here. We're going to circle. Staying connected with our breathing as we circle the knee. There we go. We're getting right into that hip socket. Some of us may not be able to do this because of repair work. We're going to come back to center, foot to the earth. If you need to move, you can go to the other side of the chair. I'll just move my chair and I'm going to kick that block out of the way and I'm going to do the other side. Circling. Circling that knee. There we go. Very nice, everyone. We're getting our balance in as well. One more. We bring that foot down to the earth. Now we're holding on to the chair, or you may not want to hold on to the chair. We're going to come to the toes. Now we release through the heels. Come to the toes. Some of us might be here. Release to the heels. Again, breathing in. Those ankles are forward. You can wrap the muscles of the glutes. And then we come back down. Some of us need to hold on. It's all good. Okay? Beautiful, everyone. One more. And we come back down to the earth. Beautiful. Okay, so from here, I'll leave the chair here. I'm going to push the chair away a little bit. I'm going to back my legs away. So we know this one. We don't want to put too much emphasis on that back of the chair. We don't want it to tip. What we're doing is we're getting a stretch from tailbone to crown. So I walk my legs away. I look forward. Now I'm going to drop the torso a little bit between the arms and look down. I'm pushing the tailbone away. My legs are straight. I'm staying with the breathing. Nice and easy breathing here. Breathing in, breathing out. Again, breathing in, breathing out. I'm going to walk myself forward. And if anybody would like to try this, you could begin to come forward on the chair, bring your hands on the front seat of the chair. Some of us can take this further. We know who we are. And that would look like this. Hands come down the legs of the chair. We let the head drop. We stay connected with our breathing. Nice and gentle. And then easy, easy, we rise back up. Hands on the chair. Hands on the top of the chair. We're going to rise back up to center. There we go. We're good. Everyone came back up, looking beautiful and bright. Okay. So I keep moving the chair, it's okay. But I want to show you with the chair some postures, without the chair some postures. Okay? With the chair, I'm going to come right up to the chair. So I feel like my thighs are touching. I'm going to step my right leg back. Some of us may need to have that chair right here. So when you step the leg back, hold on to the chair, slide it back a little bit. I'm keeping the chair away. I want to show you this way. I'm going to come forward just a little. Now I'm going to come back up. This is what it looks like with one hand on the chair. I'm going to reach my arm up. My left arm is reaching, my left leg is forward. Now I bend my left knee. So it might look like this, two arms up. I'm going to focus on my breathing here. This is called Warrior One. Beautiful. So when we are in a posture like this, we're grounding, we're breathing, we're focusing. Now I'm going to bring my hands to my heart, or one hand to my heart. So if you have one hand on the chair, I'm going to twist a little bit to the left, towards that front leg. So it might look like this. Two hands against one another, I twist. One hand on the chair, I twist. Doesn't matter which hand. I'm going to come back up. I'm going to breathe in, reaching both arms up. I'm going to breathe out. I'm going to step forward and bring my hand to the heart. We did it. Okay, let's go to the other side. You can step that leg back. Now the left leg steps back. You could bring yourself right up against the chair if you'd like. Breathing in, both arms reach. Breathing out, I'm coming forward a little bit. We're one hand on the chair. I'm going to come back up. I'm bending my right knee. You might feel this all the way down the calf muscle. So two hands or one hand. Grounding, breathing, focus. We want to stay connected with our breathing and our focus while we are grounding. We get so much information when we begin to quiet ourselves. Information from our higher self. And now we'll bring both hands to the heart or one hand to the heart. We twist to the right. Very nice. We're going to breathe in. We're going to reach back up, either one hand or both hands. I'll bring one hand to the chair. I'm going to step back up into mountain pose. Very nice. The legs feel good. Okay, from here, we'll bend the knees. We'll bend at the hips. You can bring either both arms behind you or one arm. Keep one on the chair. We're going to breathe in, either both arms or one. Breathe out. So find what's working for you. Breathing in. This is called awkward chair. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. And again, breathing in. Breathing out. Hands on the chair. We rise. Beautiful. How are we doing, everyone? We're good? I'm seeing thumbs up. Okay, so let's move on. I'm going to take us now a little bit wider. I think the screen is okay. I'm going to adjust it just a touch. Okay, we're going to go into some wider postures today. All right, toes are forward. I'm going to show you this way. Oh, that won't work. I'm going to show you this way. So my legs are wide. I'm going to walk away from the chair a little bit. And I'm going to try the wide-legged stance where I'm going to push the tailbone away. Okay, so the back is long, but the legs are wider. It's the first pose, one of the first poses we did. But the legs are wider in this one. So we get a stretch in a different way. And now we're going to come back up. We're going to walk those feet in. Just a little. Heels are in. We bend the knees. Spine is long. Feel those legs working. There we go. So some of us might look like this. Some of us might look like this. Okay? Stay connected with the breathing. These are large muscle groups that are being worked. And I'm keeping us here for a few breaths. I'm going to go right here. There we go. Now I'm going to go here. I'm going to press into the heels of the hands. I'm going to stay connected with my breathing. Some of us might be here. We'll straighten. We'll let the arms rest. Give yourselves a breath while I fix my computer because the screen did something. Okay, here we go. Ready, everybody? Palms at the heart. My legs are straight. I'm going to breathe in, bend the knees. Breathe out, open. Breathing in. Beautiful. Breathing out, open. I'm doing a lot of these movements to get the breath moving and the body moving. So now, call in that breath. Breathing in, breathing out. Now we're breathing in, breathing out. And stay here for a moment. We're going to open those arms out. Beautiful. You may need a hand on the chair. We're going to turn a little bit to the left and bring the right arm down. Some of us may be here. My right arm is on the inside of the leg. Some of us might be here. So remember, you have a chair. We're going to come back up. Ooh, whose legs are feeling the work, the burn? Okay. Remember to move your body or move the chair. We're going to the other side. Okay? We're going to go here. Breathing in, breathing out, we bend. Now I'm going to take my left arm on the inside of the leg. Remember, you have the chair to hold on to. We're going to reach up. So it's almost like a triangle with the knees bent. You can do this in the chair as well. And we'll come back up. Very nice. Both toes forward, walk your feet in. My legs are feeling it. So we're going to take it now. We'll open the legs one more time. We'll turn our right foot out and our left foot in. There we go. This time we're trying the posture differently. Thumb and pointer finger together. We'll breathe in, we open with the palms up or one hand on the chair. Breathing out, the right knee bends. Beautiful. So if we're here with both arms, we'll turn to the right. You can reach your left arm up or left arm on the chair, okay? You can imagine you're here, like a sailboat on a beautiful lake with a beautiful breeze taking us right across. And now breathing in, both arms up, both toes forward, palms at our heart. We'll go to the other side. Remember, you'll move your body or move the chair. Left foot turns out, right foot turns in. Pointer and thumb together, breathing in, breathing out. Left knee bends. We turn to the left. We breathe in, reaching up that arm, or we're holding the chair. That sailboat is coasting right across the lake. A beautiful breeze just sending us right across. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. One more, breathing in, breathing out. We're going to rise, both toes, both arms forward. We let the arms rest. And we're going to come to the chair. I'm going to move some things here so that we can get ourselves seated. And I will do our little closing ceremony. Okay. Got to move this over here so you can see what's happening. Okay. How are we doing, everyone? Okay. So let's take a moment to sit back. Take your hand to the heart and say thank you to yourself. Thank you for coming to class. Thank yourself for being present with our practice. Thank you for dreaming in a new year for yourself. You could begin to close the eyes, let the face relax. Let the neck and shoulders relax. The arms, the back, the belly, the hips, the legs, and the toes. going to take ourselves up off the chair and take a little walk on a magical path. This magical path is going to lead us into a forest. And we're going to walk down and down into the forest. And we find ourselves at a stream. And this stream has a little footbridge. And before we're going to step onto this footbridge, and we're going to take our hand into the pockets of our jacket. And as we do, we feel seeds. And we're going to take this handful of seeds and we're going to blow our prayers into the seeds. All of our prayers, our wishes for this new year, we're blowing into the seeds. As many dreams, as many wishes as you like for yourself, for your family, for your friends and community, for the planet. Blow the wishes and dreams into the seeds. And then toss them into the waters, watching them go down. Down and down over the rocks. And you notice that as the seeds touch some of the rocks, some of those seeds open into beautiful flowers. You can see the petals, beautiful pink petals. And you watch as those petals go further downstream, knowing that your dreams and wishes are moving down into creation. And you reach into your pocket, and there are a few more seeds. And these are for the forgotten prayers. Let's blow our prayers into these seeds for the forgotten ones. Tossing them again into the waters, watching them flow downstream. Watching them open, flower. And we take a moment to be in gratitude, gratitude of this moment, of the waters, of the seeds of intention. And we turn and walk back over this bridge, back up and up through the forest, back up and up through this path, back and back to our homes, back to our chairs, back into this moment. And as we do, let's let our breathing deepen, opening our eyes, wiggling fingers and toes, maybe turning our shoulders. And as we do, we'll begin to bring ourselves right back, palm against palm. Noticing how the environment we're in has shifted because of our work. We'll take a moment too to bring to mind someone in need of healing, bringing their face from mind into heart, being generous with what we give, and sending this out to those suffering around the world, in our own country, in our own hearts. We ask that suffering is transformed into healing. We ask for the healing of our planet and humanity. And we'll take from our hearts, passing this energy around, to all of us here, including those we held in light. And we send this into the cosmos for healing, peace, love, freedom, and unity. And when you are ready, you can open the eyes. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everyone. And a happy and blessed new year. I'm so grateful to be back and teaching and seeing your faces and names on the screen.